Hi. Today I'm going to tell you biggest life mantra that I have found, which is also applicable in business as a businessman. How you are going to implement it as a businessman or in any corporate job or any job scenario. Uh, I learned one of the biggest lesson is life is a package deal. Now, how it's different? What is the implication? Every one of us will agree. Yeah, life is a package deal. It's such a common thing. Yes, the problem really happens is this: how many of us have identified that we have set some idealistic standards, like uh, in order to exercise, we need to go to gym, and we need to have a really costly shoe. We need to have a proper you know lower, and that should be from Nike or Adidas or some decent brand, and there are certain benchmarks. True, we really need it, but then how many of us who have joined the gym and after 15, 20, 30 days have simply went back to our own old bad habits of laziness? For those who did, start evaluating this management mantra and life mantra and how this is going to implement it. The idea is pretty simple. Start viewing things and life as a package deal. Whenever we come with a thing, whenever me as a marketer, as a professional businessman, as a video filmmaker or advertiser, as a businessman, we always sell you a dream, a value proposition. We hide all the negatives of it. We only focus on the highlighting the positive part of it, and it's true across any and every businesses, and every businessman, every professional, including myself, does it, and I openly accept it. At least I'm honest enough to accept it. So this is and this will always be there. Now we both as a buyer need to understand that it's not wrong that I as a businessman or a marketer as a businessman is try to focus on the positive aspects. We as a buyer need to understand and be street smart to evaluate the entire package deal. We have to be street smart to see both the pros and the cons on it. We have to be proactive enough to stop, think also about the negatives, cut size and the perception into realistic picture. And when we are going to evaluate things as a package deal, we are going to have far more fun and happiness. So yeah, for example, let's say you get a great deal and discount on a on a shoes, on Amazon or some other days, but that is a clear stock sale, which was shoes was probably 1 year 2 year old, and it was not able the company was not able to sell it, so they're giving a clear stock sale. So now you need to evaluate the pros and cons of it. Is it good? Check the reviews. Is it trustworthy? Both the pros and cons of it. You might have a flight ticket which is postponed, and you might get disheartened that you have not received your goal or you have not received the payment. But then start seeing the half glass full part of life also, that people are even worse scenario. At least your payments are delayed, but then that is still there. you know there are people who have been ditched like me, who I have been ditched over 15 times, backstabbed in businesses, leading to business failures and also to starvation level. And I'm so blessed, and I still take it the half glass full part of life, that people had been worse, they had been killed in business rivalry or jealousy. At least God has saved me in this scenario, and I'm more grateful for God that He had given me the strong resolve of a dragon and the guts to fight back again and take life as it comes. So, this since the time I have adopted this attitude of the half glass full part of life, taking life as a package deal, I have been very very happy. I've been more successful in life. I have stopped going with idealistic perfectionist standards of life. I've started taking things more on a realistic note, on a humanistic note. Of course, there are benchmarks. I've been more disciplined. It was very surprising, shocking to me. I become more self-disciplined. I become more self-confident. I had I had to cut off many unwanted relationships because the entire package deal was something that is not acceptable to me, And the overall philosophy was that better one hand goes and I'm safe from the cancer rather than the entire body full of cancer. So I was happier with the entire half glass full part of life, taking the half glass package deal, and a lot of personal happiness, satisfaction. Oh, surprisingly, I started getting more business. People started loving me. I get more business because people start loving me more, and they like to buy my philosophies. They like to talk to me. They are more interested in discussing with me, and that is where I'm getting more business. Naturally, if a person is interested to me and I'm selling the same product which someone else is, uh, so so naturally they will be more interested to buy from you. Will be more interested to buy from me because you like me, and rates being same. So all this thing is amounting to me because of just one key mantra that I have accepted in life, that life is a package deal. Stop being perfectionist and idealistic in any and everything. Start taking life as it comes and evaluating, being grateful for half glass full part of life. The only reason why life is so perfect is because it's so unperfect world. It's up to you from which perspective you take, but whether you take from a highly perfectionist world or whether you take from unperfectionist world, one day you are going to accept it that it's always a package deal. And the way, the more you are ready to see the big picture and the relative strengths and pros and cons of everything, the more happier you will be, the more fun filled life it will be, and you will understand, to get something you have to give something. So my best wishes. Hope you can apply this mantra and enjoy and mutually profit. Thank you.